Many smartphone brands are focusing on battery life these days, especially in budget segment. And today I have with me the Motorola G77 Power, which comes with a massive battery too. But is this phone a good competitor in this segment or not? We will discuss that. So don't skip any part. I am your host Harshit Arora. Without wasting any time, let's begin. The Motorola G77 Power looks very similar to Motorola G37 Power. It is almost like they use the same body again. You get the same vegan leather finish along with the same camera pattern and design. This phone does not attract fingerprint smudges because of the finish, but it does hold dust on its back. The side frames are made of plastic, जो low priced feel देता है. On the right side, you get the volume rocker and the power button with a fingerprint sensor embedded in it, which is fairly responsive. But yes, you get a good in-hand grip with this phone and you can use it with single hand for hours without any issues. Another good point about this phone is that you get a 3.5mm audio jack. This phone comes with a 6.72-inch Full HD Plus LCD display with a 120Hz refresh rate. The display is clear with enough details to enjoy content on YouTube, but if you are someone who loves to watch anime, horror shows or OTT content, then you won't enjoy it that much. If you watch content from different angles, you will notice a change in the colors as well. But yes, the 120Hz display is responsive and smooth while scrolling, and the haptics are good too. The Motorola G77 Power is powered by a Dimensity 6400 processor with LPDDR4X 8GB RAM and 128GB UFS 2.2 storage type. This phone not only looks like the G37 Power, but it also has the same processor as the G37 Power despite being priced 10,000 rupees higher. Well, if we talk about performance, then you can use multiple apps on it, but if you play high-end game while using the phone, then there will be some sudden lags. We have tested this phone and all the results are on your screen. In Antutu benchmark, it scored more than 5 lakh, which is decent, and also showed good stability in the 3D mark test. I played many games on this device like BGMI, Asphalt and Surface of a City, and the result was okay. You can play BGMI at balanced graphics settings and the phone does not struggle. But if you switch to SDR and Ultra, then you will notice heating and frame drops. While opening apps, it did not struggle that much, but while switching between them quickly, it does not keep the apps preloaded. While using the camera outdoors, I felt that the device heated up a little bit, but when I stopped using the camera for a few minutes, it cooled down. The Motorola G77 Power packs a dual rear camera setup with a 50MP primary camera, an 8MP ultra-wide camera and a 2-in-1 light sensor. In daylight, the camera results are fine, colors look slightly boosted with a warm tone, and if you zoom into the picture, you will notice that the fine details are pixelated. Apart from that, the dynamic range is good in almost all conditions. In ultra-wide mode, the details are lost compared to the primary camera result, but the dynamic range is close to primary camera result. In portrait mode, the Moto G77 Power gives better Insta-ready results. The details are clear with good edge detection most of the time. The dynamic range is good while maintaining subject color accuracy. In selfie mode, the result is much more detailed and clear than that of the rear camera. All the facial details are clearly visible and the result does not feel overly modified like some other competitors in the same segment. There is a wider selfie mode too, which captures almost similar results to the normal mode and is perfect for group selfies. The selfie portraits are also similar to those from the rear camera. You get a better bokeh effect than most phones in this price segment with close to natural colors and dynamic range. This phone can record videos up to 2K 30fps with decent stability, making it good for daily videos, but if you want to start creating content seriously, then this might not satisfy your needs. Now the most important point about this phone is the massive 7000 mAh battery. Right after unboxing, I charged it to 100% as always, and then I used it as my secondary device and it stayed with me for almost 1.5 days. After fully charging the device, I used it for binge watching, listening to music, playing games and making video calls with my friends, and this phone still survived easily. To charge this phone, you get a 33-watt charger in the box, but this phone charges at a maximum of 30 watt. We charged this phone from 10% and it took almost 1 hour to fully charge it. While charging, this phone gets a little warm, which is fine because after it is fully charged, it cools down quickly too. So at a price of 25,999, this phone gives you the same old design language which looks decent, an LCD display which is just fine for normal YouTube consumption but not for regular OTT binge watchers, decent performance and camera output, and a good long lasting battery life. Now if you should buy it or not at this price, I'm sure you all have an answer, so you can comment below, and for more unbiased reviews like this, subscribe to Gadget 360. I'll see you in the next one.